Let's do it. Let's do some, stratosphere. Yeah, you see where we're going with this? It's fun to play all those high notes, but I tell you what, this is how you get to those. I want you to pay attention very closely. I've been doing this for 30 years, and it took me a long time to figure out that you have to work some of the low notes. You have to work the pedal tones. What is a pedal tone, you may ask? Well, I'm about to show you. A pedal tone is the very, very, very bottom note. So not only do we have our which that F sharp for a trumpet player, that's your lowest note, right? No, it's not. No, it's not. The more you work your lips, your embouchure, your flexibility, the better your range will be. For example, by the time I was 18, I had a 4.5 octave range. At the time I was 30, I had a 5 octave range. I don't play as much as I did when I was in high school or college, or even 10 years ago when I was playing for a living, but my kid keeps me playing because I teach him. So I'm going to help you guys out, because I don't honestly know how long we have this application left, but go ahead and, there's something, where is it? There is something that you can check out. Follow me on there. There's a little button that says subscribe. Because now that we are on the other side of marching season, we are into contest season. We are into solo and ensemble. We are into basically the fun stuff. Not necessarily just having to horns up and horns down and move around and everything else that you have been doing for the last 6 or 7 months. Now you can kind of work the instrument. Not just the music. Play the instrument. I don't know how to read guitar music. I don't know how to read trombone music. But I can play the hell of a trombone. And I can play the guitar because I figured it out. Also, same with piano. I do not know how to read piano music, but I can play the piano because you transcribe it from other instruments. Plus, I'm old. I'm a band geek. Work a specific line in different octaves. That will give you the resonance, the note in your mind. The pitch, that's the word I was looking for. That will get the pitch in your mind no matter what octave it is. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 5? Is that 4 or 5? I don't know. Count that up and tell me in the comments. But I only got to be able to do that because I spent many, many, many years going. You can hear the click in my horn. This is a 50-year-old horn, by the way. I love the fact that I am playing a horn that is 5 decades old. It sounds better than anything made today, under 15 grand. And yes, I use alternate fingerings. Don't feel bad about using alternate fingerings. If you're a horn player and you're trying to get a decent sound, and it may not sound the way you want it to, and you're playing an E in the middle of the staff, or 4-space E, that is an easy way just to get the pitch in your ear. But in order to get to the higher notes, in order to get to the sweet stuff, the salt on the french fries, the ice cream, you're going to have to eat the meat and potatoes. I know that might be the worst analogy for trumpet players, but honestly, the low register, low notes, those are the meat and potatoes. Those are the greens. Those are the things that help you get healthier, so that when you get the junk food and you're able to really, really scream, you have the sound. You have that confidence because you know you're not guessing. You know that you're going to hit a pitch. Every single time that you pick up a horn, you should hear the pitch before you play it. That is why Dizzy Gillespie kept his bell up so he could hear the pitch just a fraction of a second before everybody else. That is why he did it. It started off as a mistake when the horn was bent, but he kept it that way, and he ended up having horns made. I had a Dizzy Gillespie model, and it was fun to play. It was more of a novelty than anything else, but it was fun to play. Alternate fingerings will help, but again, you want to build that low register. Work the low register. That way you can get those higher notes. Because trust me, in the middle of... You don't want to hear like a... You don't want to hear a crack. When we talk about fracking, we're not talking about oil here. We're talking about notes. You don't want to frack a note and be like... You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Practice a low register. If you paid attention this far... Practice the low register. That way when you get... It'll be solid. It'll be there because you've already practiced it in the low register. You see? Aha! Even happens to me. Practice the low notes to get to the high notes. And, go ahead and subscribe. Because we do a lot of fun stuff over there.